this is Simply Sarah T, and I wanted to come in today, and I want to continue talking to you about, what's happening here with the election only now 6 days away. And I've been posing a question to you as far as what can you live with? Can you live with illegal immigration, open borders, illegal immigration, the threat of foreign terrorists, drug cartels, MS-13 gangs? Can you live with the thought of more violence being promoted and peddled by the left? You can see in the Democratic-run states what you have to look forward to, because we've seen what lockdowns can do. We've seen what tyrants can look like in these blue-run states, these Democratic-run states. Can you live with that? Can you live with the thought that these people on the left, the Democrats, want to push socialism in our country, which leads to communism? I never thought in my lifetime that I see any American who truly love their country, who love their freedom, would ever sign on for socialism, communism. I never thought it. I mean, my idea was that most Americans, they love their liberty, they love freedom, they love their country. They didn't want what we see going on in other countries like communist China. I don't know if that's the case with Russia, it might be so, Venezuela, but I never thought I'd see any American that would vote for that. And you can see Biden and Harris' push is for socialism, communism, to totally destroy America. The face of America will be destroyed. This nation will be destroyed. And I never thought I'd see a people who would vote for that. When you look back at 2001 with the, 9/11, we said we never forget. But yet here it is, we want to open our borders to the possibility of more terrorism, more violence, by people who have not gone through the process, and we don't know what they're like. We just know they have a hatred for this country, because I'm sure many of you have heard them chant death to America. And then can you live with babies, innocent unborn, being massacred, being murdered at any turn? You're appalled when you hear about other grisly murders and serial killing and what have you, but this is what government, and specifically the Democratic Party, they support. This is what they want. This is one of their policies. They want, late-term abortion. They want to be able to kill babies, murder babies at any turn. And I don't even understand that. The kind of hatred that women must have for the children that they conceive, because either they were promiscuous or however it happened, that baby's life matters. And now we want to legalize that in our country. What kind of heart or soul do we have that we would even support the Democrats on this particular issue? I just don't get it. We want to continue to endanger the lives of the innocent unborn and just kill them for any reason. But yet you're appalled when you hear about other murders and serial killing, and you're fearful, but you're not fearful for the lives of those who have yet to be born, created by God. You were created, and you came forth. No one aborted you. So that's something to think about, people. And then can you live with all of the other radical policies by the Democrats? They want to, with the COVID-19, that they helped. And I'll say it again, and you don't have to agree with me, you don't have to like it, you don't have to support it. But the Democrats were involved with China and helped manufacture this virus for this time, for an election year, to try to undermine the president, to try to cheat the election through mail-in ballots, because they can't win any other way. They're not ethical. They don't have any integrity. Why would you vote for these type of people? They're not leaders. They have criminal mindsets. So you've heard it. Biden wants to hijack taxes. Why would you vote for that? Why you think it's only for the rich? You can chant "eat the rich" all you want, but it's going to affect you, the average American worker, and the poor. You're not going to escape taxes. You're not going to escape it at all. Biden is a liar. He talks from two sides of his mouth. And certainly don't put any confidence in Kamala Harris. She's a rogue former district attorney and senator. She's done nothing to contribute to our government, but just be radical, liberal, the most pro-abortion senator. Can you live with what they want to do to our country? They want to destroy our country. Are you in support of destroying your own country and placing everyone in this country's lives at risk? Whether it be high taxes, whether it be more manufactured viruses to control us as a people by the Democratic Party, whether it be through illegal immigration to just totally allow for Islamic invasion or foreign invasion by foreigners. These are just questions you have to ask yourself. You only have days away if you haven't already voted. If you have, you can take back your vote. I think there's some states that allow for that. Just look into it. But let's save our country, America. You can't have that much hatred for Trump that you're willing to hate your own family and hate your own self, to put yourself at risk and at jeopardy. I don't want to see this country destroyed because you are being foolish and naive. You've been brainwashed by the fake news media. You've been brainwashed and used and abused by the Democratic Party so long that you don't care to do what's right, what's just. Anyway, these are just questions to think about, to ask yourself, to pray about. And I encourage you to just jump aboard. Let's save our country, America. If you love your country, again, this is my plea to you. Don't vote for Biden and Harris. Don't vote for communism. Don't vote to destroy America. Let's stand with President Trump and Vice President Mike Pence. Let's back the blue. Let's get law and order into our country again. It's not his fault. The coronavirus is not his fault again. Like many people want to blame the president. But Fauci, the Democrats, and others set him up. But God is in control, and it's not what it appears to be, people. We're being misled, we're being deceived by those who keep crying out COVID-19, and that's the fake news media. And that's Dr. Fauci, who was a liberal bureaucrat, and all he cares about is patents and making money. He don't care about your health. He don't care about your family. He just cares about patents and getting paid to betray Americans and to try to get this president ousted because they are full of corruption. They are the swamp. So let's continue to stand by President Trump and let's get the swamp out of Washington. Vote red and vote Trump Pence 2020.